In this video, we're going to determine a delta for a given or arbitrary epsilon given a function. They give us this limit as x approaches -2 of 8x minus 4 is equal to -20. And they say with epsilon equaling 0.2. And they want to know which of the following delta values suffice. So what we're going to do is we're going to write out what we know. We know that the a value is equal to -2. We know that the f of x value is equal to 8x minus 4. And we know the limit is equal to -20. And they tell us epsilon is 0.2. I'm going to write out the definition, the delta epsilon definition here for limits. It says that if we have a limit as x approaches a of f of x equal L, if for every epsilon greater than 0, there is a number, or there exists, so we can say there exists a number delta that is greater than 0 such that 0 less than absolute value of x minus a less than delta implies the absolute value of f of x minus L is less than epsilon. So this is the definition. We're going to start with what we want, which is we want f of x minus L, which is our y values that are like, basically this is our closeness to the limit, to be less than this epsilon tolerance that they give us here. So we're going to start with this, and we're going to try and figure out what delta value do we need basically to restrict our x values to produce this tolerance for epsilon. So we're going to take f of x, which is 8x minus 4. We're going to subtract the limit, which is -20. And we're going to say that that is less than 0.2. Now we're going to solve, so we have the absolute value of 8x. This will be plus 20, so I end up with plus 16, less than 0.2. I could then write this as negative 0.2 less than 8x plus 16 less than 0.2. I'm going to factor out a value of 8 here. If I factor out a value of 8 here, I end up with negative 0.2 less than 8 x plus 2 less than 0.2. And I'm going to tell you that I'm doing that on purpose because if we look at this delta piece, that would be 0 less than absolute value of x minus a, which was -2, which is less than delta. So I end up with 0 less than absolute value x plus 2 less than delta. So what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to get this x plus 2 value in between two values here so that I can say that my delta value needs to be within that range. So I'm going to divide by 8 on each side. And -0.2 divided by 8 is -0.025 less than x plus 2 less than 0.025. So basically we can say that if this value is less than delta, right, because that's what it says here, x plus 2 is less than delta, then we can actually kind of replace that and say that -0.025 less than delta less than 0.025. That we would want delta within this range. So really we want delta to be 0.025. So which of these values would work here? Well, 0.06 is larger than 0.025. 0.05 is larger, that's larger, but 0.01 is smaller. So that would be the best value for delta there.